Today, this is the name that the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. Oh, this is the day that the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. This is the day that the Lord has made. Hey, check it out. I'm just hitting y'all up. Cause I'm in them streets. I went to this location. For those of you who know my journey, I don't have to explain to where I went. And I was prepared to pay something. I was prepared to, because I planned this. I thought did the research, and I did. I said, okay, when something happened, then I need to go bam immediately and take care of it. So I just moved some stuff around so I can get the thing done, right? So I went to locations, and when I went to talk to the people, they seemed they was just as clueless as I was. Uh, and they said I need to go somewhere else. So therefore, I need to do more research. A lot of times everybody always wants you to go talk to somebody when you kind of do the research yourself and do the stuff yourself. I guess that's how everybody's trained. So that wasn't my first measure. My first measure, I need to, okay, it's about a certain time. I get something to eat, and then I'm get on my computer. Get on my computer. I have to plan out some things because I had something happen the other day that was very disheartening. With a person I hold dear, and sometimes you gotta detach so you can sometimes it could be a friend, it could be a love family member, it could be a daughter, it could be a son, I mean, it could be anybody that's close to you. And sometimes the ones that are close to you take you for granted. And you don't want anything to take you out of your character or out of your person. So, because you don't want anybody to take out your person, you try to keep your composure, suppress your emotions to a certain extent, and you feel that thing. And when you suppress that emotion, you feel it because it's deep, it's inside, and something that actually affected you. That's when you feel it, when it affects you. Now, the key is not about it affecting. The key is how you respond to the effects. And there lies the rub. Oh, thank y'all. Thank you. Who is fellow fish? There's the love. Fellow fishing guy. Fellow fishing guy. That may be Harold or that may be John. I don't know. Y'all love fish. So, but this is the thing. Sometimes you gotta detach so you can take a new beginning. And what happens? You hold stuff inside, and it's not good to hold it. But sometimes it goes to your very core, and if it goes to your very core, you can't help but to cradle a little bit. Which one? Is this drum right or this John Allen? I think it's drum right. I think it's drum right. But in any case, let's go back. So you hold the thing inside. Oh, Utah. Hey, Charlie. Uh, and it hurts you. It hurts to the core. And you never thought that the thing actually will get to your core like that. Who this? Jahala. Well, I ain't trying to crash, y'all. But it gets you to the core, and things that get to your core that affect your cortisol levels. So that's why it's good to exercise, to have somebody to process and talk to get it out. Especially when you're not like me. I'm not accustomed to holding things inside to that extent. But then again, I'm not accustomed to get sideswiped. Pop, pop, pop. And certain things you just don't expect to come and hit you. Ain't that like how life is? Things come, they address you, they hit you, and you're not expecting it. That's what gets you. It's only when you expect something to happen and it happens, you can't brace for it, right? You ready? I'm ready. I'm ready. Yeah, I'm ready. But when you pop, when you get hit by the side, you ain't ready. You ain't ready. You didn't see it coming. You didn't see it coming at all. And when it hits, and you may have some clues that the person had that type of temperament. You may get little nudges of this and that, but then you try to be your best version. You try to be your best version of yourself. By being the best version of yourself, you try to do, I try to implement the scriptural law of love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does dishonor others, not easily angry. It does not keep record of wrongs. It's not, I try. I'm not always successful. But that's my pillar point. People say, "Do you love?" Well, see, and when you talk to a lot of women, even some men, well, I don't love. See, when the emphasis on love is always on erotica, and it's always on how you feel. You'll miss it all the time because love is not always centered about your limbic system, about how you feel. It's a choice is involved in that. Is it? It's diameters of love. I mean, it's a choice in there, and you choose to love a person even when they don't love yourself. They don't love you back. So it's interesting to me that a person would say that they love. They say, "I love," but love your enemies. They love the enemies, but they can't love their ex. They love their enemies, but they can't love the boss, what they can't stand. Now, if you choose, you be patient, you be kind, and you deal with it accordingly. But you want to hold that stuff will eat you up inside. Because if you don't love, you go into a negative form of hatred. Now, notice I didn't say anger. I say hatred, a resentfulness and a bitterness that eats your very core. And you wonder why you stroke out, right? You wonder why your heart is palpitating. You wonder why your blood pressure increases every day. And you walk around with a big smile. You're a smile up front, but you're jacked up inside. You jacked to the core. Thank, fellow. Thank. You jacked to the core. Man, and you're like, well, I'm happy. You ain't happy because you ain't dealing with your issues. People don't deal with the issues. They project the issues. And who gets the projection? The person who gets the projection is the person that's closest to them. It could be your father, it could be your mother, it could be your wife, it could be your husband. That's the person that gets the blunt of the drama, or should I say, the trauma that the person is unwilling to deal with. Sometimes you say, what happens? I think a lot of times that people end up saying that it's the person, but a lot of times it's not the person. It's you. It's you not willing to let go and let God. You're not willing to let go. And when you don't let go, guess where it goes? It goes inside. It boils inside. It stays inside. It corrupts inside. Hey, Sadie. Sadie Bell. Yeah, it corrupts you. It kills you inside. I got a video series called Anger, the Internal Assassin. Y'all check out my YouTube channel. It's a Hero's Journey with Dr. D. Oh, we on it right now. I'm just doing live. This is a Hero's Rant. And I'm in them streets. I'm about to park a little bit. But I just thought this was needed to say. If you don't deal with it, it deals with you. Hear me when I say, if you don't deal with it, it deals with you. So, and let me expound on it somewhat. What happens is that this is my, and I break it down in the video I have. I call it Anger and Turn Assassin. I'm going to expound. I break it down. So what happens is that, suppose it could be an environment, situation, it could be a person that ticks you off. it could be somebody that really gets to your core. Oh, my partner calling me and pick up. All right, let me. All right, y'all, hit y'all back.